The one thing I really haven't noticed is, since I've been here for a few times, there's no horses. They used to be a thing a while back. Thank you for that. All good. See you next time. 5:37. I have an idea, but I'm not going too near it.
Good evening, Melbourne. This is Melbourne Vision for Assange here outside Flinders Street Station, as usual on a Friday evening. Just in case anybody here does not know who Julian Assange is, he is the founder of WikiLeaks, which with his friends are founded here in this city, in Melbourne, just north of the city in Carlton. WikiLeaks was set up as a drop box for whistleblowers who have for a long time been persecuted. Whistleblowers are those who work in usually big organisations, whether government or private, who in the course of their work find out things have been done that are wrong, and their conscience tells them that they must inform others about what is going on. Quite often it's about illegal acts, it's about corruption, it's about doing things that hurt others. The problem has been that those who decide to tell what they witnessed have traditionally been persecuted. They're the ones who have tended to be charged, end up before a court and sometimes in prison. So the setting up of WikiLeaks really made life a lot easier for whistleblowers. This brought Julian Assange and WikiLeaks under attention of very powerful forces. It came to a head after the massive amount of leaks provided by Chelsea Manning on the war in Afghanistan and then extended, in Iraq, and then extended to Afghanistan, also included Libya and Syria and good time. It was when, also I should have mentioned before that, there were the leaks around the imprisonment of the United States of people on Guantanamo Bay prison. The exposures showed that people had been kidnapped from other countries, many of them renditioned to a third country to undergo torture, and then sent to the United States and kept in prison there without charge, without trial, and in continuing deplorable conditions. Torture continued. This was going on, and as an aside, some of the people that were kidnapped and imprisoned there are still in prison. Something getting close to 25 years later, they haven't faced a charge, and there's no prospect for their release. This is highly illegal, and this was carried out by the United States government. Then came the Chelsea Manning exposure, and particularly one that shocked the world. It was the leak of a video tape of a gunship helicopter deliberately hunting down, killing civilians. This was filmed. Not only was the shooting filmed, but the crew treating it as a joke. the command centre giving them the okay and treating it as a joke. This horrified the world. It was at this moment that Washington determined that it would get Julian Assange at all costs, and it began the hunt. A scheme was put together to entrap him using the Swedish government. That failed. The connection with the British government, which seems to do whatever it's told, has been doing since Tony Blair's day, deluded. Julian was tipped off what was going to happen to him. He hid in the Ecuadorian embassy, but he was trapped there. He was in prison there because hundreds and hundreds of police officers were personally stationed surrounding this embassy, and they were there for years. Julian could not step out, although he had been granted asylum by the Ecuadorian embassy. And just over the last 5 years, he has spent in Belmarsh prison. If we put these two times together in the embassy, Julian was confined all those years into very small spaces. In Belmarsh, it's worse. It's a cell 2 metres by 3 metres. In both cases, he's had to endure solitary confinement. That is, permanent there in the embassy. In Belmarsh, 23 hours every single day. 23 hours on his own with nothing to do, not allowed to have things in there, together like a computer or a phone or even a game, anything like that. 23 hours every day, every single day for over 5 years now. It's had a toll, it would have a toll on anyone. That is classified officially as torture. One of the worst forms of torture is to confine somebody, to isolate them. It does more damage than other forms of torture in the long run. But Julian keeps on fighting on. His spirit is still strong. It is him, his courage, but it's also the support he gets from his family and his many supporters around the world. This is what keeps him going on. Julian has had to face, in the years of his imprisonment, a farce of a legal process, of hand-picked judges, appearances, well not himself but his case, his lawyers, appearing before court in situations where effectively the judgment has already been made. This is a political trial, it's not a criminal trial, and through it, very basic rights have been denied to Julian. But so far, it hasn't worked, because Julian has stood up, and because the number of people batting for him in Australia, Britain, the United States and many other countries has continuously grown.
Do you know what the
They haven't been able to hide, do what they want with him and throw away the key. But it's important because it's not over yet. This February was the latest episode of the legal process there, where Julian's legal team put an application for appeal on numerous grounds. Well, he didn't exactly get them. The two judges called for a guarantee from Washington that he would be protected by the United States Constitution's First Amendment, that he wouldn't be discriminated against and he wouldn't get the death penalty. Well, I sent the reply, and if you get past them, the mild, mannered words in the reply.
Okay, let's see. Oh, just a few minutes to go.
Something like that if you've got a road way of doing things in a road.
I can just see it. It looks completely different from this angle. Oh yeah. Good enough, at least I got what I was after. Do another reset. Anyway, I was a little bit, I was still going, but I'm not worried. Got what I was after.
illegal, but they looked at it as well.
That was blinding. Bit dark and dingy over here. Yeah, you're very close to the train line here. that one over there is the Bendigo on 5A. So obviously it must be down further down. I've never known, I do apologise for the shaking, but yeah, I never known trains that go to Shepparton on with these trains. They normally the other version. But yeah, very quiet with Metro. Not a train that'd be in sight, sort of. I see something over there. Really hard to pick up. Here's another one. they're only good for so long, and then yeah. It's really hard to find a toilet when you want one. What all touched on over at the Elizabeth Street whatchamacallit. So yeah, as I can say, it's really hard to find one when you want one, and let alone those little metal cubicle things. So that's what I done. So yeah, I am touched on at the Elizabeth Street one. Belgrave. It's around nearly 10 o'clock. I actually was watching a video of the, I think it's Sydney train station that they built. And it's really interesting how they've done that all. Wow, that's packed.
Your next service to the parking platform 2 will be the 959 Glen Waverley, stopping all stations to Glen Waverley via the City Loop. And always remember to touch on your monkey at the start of your journey. Customers for walhing are advised to board this train and change at Camberwell.
Yeah, I've been to the Alamein train station a while ago, and yeah, that was really interesting. Yeah, like as I said, it's really hard to find a toilet around here, and that's kind of why yeah. Kind of thought I'll have a look. Yeah. Oh, 4 minutes. So obviously, I kind of sort of say rely on train stations when it comes to finding a toilet. Sometimes you can get lucky with the metal things that they have scattered. Sometimes it does work, but yeah. So mostly, hello. Yeah, mostly Hurstbridge and the other one is mainly on platform 1. I'm not sure if any other train services use that line. So there's a Glen Waverley that comes around within 15 minutes or so. So as I said, yeah, well, also, so used it, I might as well stick around for a little bit. It's about to leave now. Oh. I'm not sure if there's another one coming on that one. I think it's more behind this train.
Your next service to the Castle Platform 3 will be the 10:06 Belgrade, stopping all stations to Belgrade except East Richmond via the City Loop. Your next service to the Castle Platform 3 will be the 10:06 Belgrade, stopping all stations to Belgrade except East Richmond via the City Loop. Stand clear, please. Stand clear.
that's another thing I gotta update that too eventually. So yeah. There's no one coming, but I don't know if it's going on that platform. But yeah. Big Floyd, yeah. Because the only other issue is they can sit here for some time. So the next one here is another 10 minutes, and also there's another train that's coming, but it's not taking passengers. They've done this kind of thing before where it's either been delayed or something. I don't even know what it is. But yeah. There's obviously some train that's coming, and it's not taking passengers by the looks of it, so I'll still wait for it for a bit. I'm definitely hearing that a lot. the moment gathering, this train here is not taking passengers.
Good morning, customers. Your next service to Riverdale, stopping all stations to Richmond, running express from Richmond to Burnley, stopping all stations to Ringwood East, running express from Ringwood East to Mooroolbar, then stopping all stations to Winchester via the City Loop. Your next service to the Carlton Platform train will be the 10:22 Riverdale, stopping all stations to Richmond, running express from Richmond to Burnley, stopping all stations to Ringwood East, running express from Ringwood East to Mooroolbar, then stopping all stations to Riverdale via the City Loop. Customers for Balmain are advised to board this train and change at Camberwell.
Well, it's funny how it says not taking passengers and then it's now taking passengers, which is weird. But yeah.
Train arriving platform 2 is not taking passengers, then clear platform 2.
I like the way they've done that. So anyway, yeah. Time to go up the lift. So yeah, I just needed to go, and I thought to myself, well, I'll stop and watch some trains for a bit.
Do we just follow you? Yeah.
Hello. here, there's not a lot going on. Well, that guy that was there is not there now. Yes, I'll go stop over here.